Y'all come along with me and my God brothers as we go to the NPF tasting room here in South Africa. This is a tasting room that helps you explore the differences between liqueurs and spirits. I am a lightweight, so yeah, y'all in for an entertaining ride. Come on with me. My brothers, what's up? Y'all look like y'all supposed to be here. And just for context, my God brothers, I played for them. They came last year and had such a great time. So they brought their behinds back this year. So now they are professionals here in South Africa. But it was one of their birthdays, so we celebrating. So one of the things I love about Africa as a whole is the people here are just exceptionally smart, like exceptionally smart. So this gentleman here I met earlier this week, so I set this up for my god brother. I wanted him to experience this for his birthday. So what he's doing at this point is he's curating bottles based off what we decided we want to try. So I did a Moscow, which is like a tequila world. Yeah, please pray for me if I'm saying it wrong. And then my god brother did Scotch. My other god brother was just chilling and he didn't participate, but he laughed at us along the way. So the level of time and sophistication that he took to curate each one of these, so each one of us received 5 different tastings out of the world that we chose. So if it was Scotch, it was 5 out of there, and then mine was from the other world, which was the form of this tequila. I have never seen this much alcohol variances in my life. Yes, I have been in liquor stores in the States. Yes, I get all that. I was a bartender for years, but I didn't see one brand on this wall that looked familiar to me in the United States. It's just a level of sophistication here that I can't even describe to y'all. We really think we be doing something in the States, but yeah, no, we don't be, y'all. I'm just telling y'all we don't. So this was very interesting to watch him. And
Scotch is that. Yeah, it's not even my thing. I'm just but I'm about to learn.
so I've done wine tastings before around the world, but I've never done one as it relates to spirits and how watch someone curate spirits and go from start to finish. So you basically gonna go from 1 to 5, and you start from left to right, facing if it's facing us, and he'll go through all of that. But how he picks them is how the flavors are gonna progress moving forward. It's just a super dope experience. I thought. My god brother's a connoisseur of liqueurs, so I thought he might enjoy this. So these were the ones that were curated first, which were the scotches. They were from all over the world. It was at this point, the way this man was moving with such grace and elegance, that I should have known that this was about to go real left for me. Once we got started, let's do it. And he moved on. He does like it's an ounce and a half pour on each one. But baby, who knew? Ain't no chasers, ain't none of that. You get the. And y'all can hear me in the background talking about, let's do this. Girl, hush. Please hush. Please, with your. Yes. So I'm talking over him, y'all, because I really wouldn't want to ruin this experience for anybody else. But he's asking us questions about our spirit and drinking experiences in the different places that we may have gone, may have been. Since I had a tequila, he was asking a lot about like South America, and if we had been there, and kind of what's our experiences in Mexico, etc. With tequilas. But this was like on a whole nother level as he's preparing this setup for us. But he's educating us on each one. He's educating me in particular on each one. He's telling me specifically like proof levels and medicinal purposes and what really spirits were used for initially. They have these books that can kind of show you along the way what 5 were chose for you and how they've been curated to kind of help you understand as he's talking and he's educating you. It's just a very unique experience that I had never experienced before.
Of raw material. So whiskey is made from cereal grains, and you're having Scotch single malt, so that's particularly made from malted barley. Whereas something like a bourbon is a whiskey that's made from a mix of grains, but at least 51% corn.
So as he places each one in front of you, then he'll place the bottle behind that particular glass to show you the order that you're supposed to go in when you're doing the tasting and show you exactly what you're having in that moment. So, of course, my non-following direction self. Here we go. This man is explaining this stuff to me and being so detail orientated. I am laser in, trying my best to focus to make sure I'm not being disrespectful to the process. And that is not a whole mess, but he is being so patient and diligent with me in particular. He had already gone through the scotches already with my god brother, but then he's tried his best to just hold my head and get me to this next step. Oh boy.
Get the shoulder.
Y'all pray for me. Dave, pray for me.
Yeah, yeah, so.
I'm going upstairs. I said all I gotta do is go upstairs. So then he started on the scotches. This man just took his time, boy. And that's actually what he's doing. So he's just going by each one and he's telling it and telling the history and etc. I don't want to ruin this experience for somebody, but I think it's an excellent experience, especially if you're someone that is into different types of liqueurs. And you get to pick which one you want. So if you want to do scotch, if you want to do brandy, if you want to do whiskey, if you want to do vodka, if you want to do tequila, you get to pick which flight you want to do. He went on to tell us how alcohol as a whole was never intended for the consumption for intoxication. It was used for medicine purposes, and if it was still done in moderation, how it can help with certain things depending on what region or culture that you're in. That many cultures still use this for those medicinal purposes per se. It also is not meant to be taken in shots, and that the shot culture came from the United States. Go figure. We always ruin it some. He was very clear that alcohol is poison. He said it. It's poison. But, you have to understand how it should be consumed, the moderation of it, or not at all. But you have to understand what you're drinking and not just drinking to be
Tried
drunk.
it in America.
Hey!
Well, rye goes a bit better, so rye was actually the first American whiskey.
So my god brother picked scotch, which he got to taste some particular brands that were limited production. Were like it was only like 200 barrels made. So some of the choices that were picked for him were extremely unique and rare. Now I will say this: if you don't are not ready to be educated and taught, this ain't the place for you, because you're gonna get taught and educated before you even get the opportunity to taste, sip, and explore, baby. So one thing about Africa, they're gonna tell you, they're gonna make you very knowledgeable. You're not just doing stuff just to be doing it. That ain't how it work over here, y'all. So if you're not ready to be educated and taught and brought through a whole process from start to finish, this is not for you. I do not follow directions well. Do not stick the glass in your nose.
Yeah, just. If you feel it's hitting you too much, then move the glass away. Right, there you go. To where you're picking up the aroma, the notes of the spirit, as opposed to just the alcohol.
They pray for us.
Learning right now.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
And also something that helps when you're nosing is to open your mouth slightly. So you're gonna have a small sip. First sip is just to acclimatize your palate to the spirit. Yeah, let it burn. The prophetic
Let it
words of
burn.
Asha.
I didn't have to let it do nothing.
Let your body do its job. Alcohol is a poison, so it's just.
That's what he just said.
Yeah. So it's cool. So the first, no judgment. First sip. First sip is just getting. I don't like getting into a pool when it's cold and you just like
Getting into a pool when it's cold. That's what it feel like.
Let it be cold until. All right, so I'm
trying to be demure and ladylike, y'all, but he talking about it's like getting in the pool when it's cold. This was like getting in the pool when you naked and it's cold, baby. Woo! If perimenopause put hair on my chest, baby, that first sip did. Why? Yeah, you definitely could taste the second sip. Y'all can see all over my face. I'm like, man, I guess I am just not sophisticated. Ooh, you start doing stuff like this, you understand. I don't care how many degrees you got and experiences you've had, baby. Some stuff you just ain't ready for.
our minimum ABV is 43%.
Okay, so y'all see the smile on my face. So by this point, the first one then kicked in. Here we go, though. Round two. That third one was better, though.
That third one, that vodka. Oh, you mean the third sip?
Third sip was better.
Oh, the third sip. Oh, jeez, I'm like, you already
No. No, the third sip was better.
That's right.
It's smoother.
So this thing about shooting spirits, that idea, no one does.
So this was the point where he's starting to tell us how taking shots is a horrible and bad idea, and it only came from the United States, and it just took off as a cultural thing for people to do.
Bad
Bad marketing.
Yeah.
The Americans invented that. Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's where people watch American.
No. So I never knew that. So
I think it's the Americans who
taking
are
shots.
Taking shots. I answer an American thing that.
I believe that. Don't y'all think that's true?
Good times.
Good time.
But
We ruined everything. Max 3 sip. So he's so serious and so intelligent. He's telling us how you want to savor it so you can maximize and save it for the finish. So here I go. Appreciate the finish, fellas.
Yeah.
That sounds so manly.
Then you move on to the next expression and you.
Hey, he trying to take us out. Get the hair on your chest. Yeah, that one. This one tastes way stronger, but this one tastes a little smoother than the first one. So I don't know if it was by the time I got to my fifth when it was starting to kick in, because of course I'm cutting up like a typical American. I'm slapping the bar and everything, just acting real crazy. But it made for a good show. You know, I'm just being me. Go to the next one.
Yeah, when you're ready.
Okay.
Just go. Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure 3 sips.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie. This one smelled a little bit like fingernail polish. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one.
I always do that. Oh, okay.
This definitely feel like it'll cure cancer. When in doubt, smile. What do you mean by peaty? What does that mean? Sweet?
That's smokiness.
Oh yeah. It's like, that's interesting.
Is it interesting?
It like it shocks your tongue a little bit. That it can't. Y'all done sent Hennessy to South Africa.
What?
Black Americans influence.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we. I know Amapiano's big, but I mean, we follow
Black culture.
Jay-Z,
Beyonce. So you didn't tell us your story. Tell us your story.
I started it more than 10 years ago at Pernod Ricard, which is the world's joint leading spirits company. Maybe second after Diageo. I became the Shivers brand ambassador for South Africa. And that's where my Scotland, the training there. Then took a sabbatical or tried to do other things, and then came back to this company, high quality craftsmanship with. So that's how I got into the game.
What is your favorite alcohol?
Depends on the day.
Okay.
Depends on the day, the occasion, the company.
So you drink anything?
Almost. Cognac is okay. It's all right. Don't mind it, but not exciting. Probably my favorite would be whiskey, particularly single malt whiskey, rum, whether aged or unaged, mezcal or agave spirits. So I like tequila, artisanal tequila. I like mezcal. Cognac is all right, but not as dynamic in terms of taste. Those are the spirits, in my opinion.
It's your birthday. So we had a little off the record conversation after my brothers left about the Uncle Nearest situation and kind of what's going on with that. It was just extremely educational to just talk to somebody who understood the background of kind of what's going on. I won't put that on here because it was really kind of more of a private conversation. My camera just happened to still be recording. But I wanted to say thank you to this gentleman so very much for the level of professionalism and sophistication. It was just a good experience, y'all. So if you're looking to do something different, y'all know I'm trying new stuff while I'm here. Try a tasting room that deals with liquors and spirits. So this one is called MPF. It is in South Africa, Johannesburg, and Rosebank area. It was worth it, y'all. Peace.